Next guy you have on this list, your fourth underrated player is cornerback Tyrique Stevenson out of the U in Miami. He is 6 foot, 214 pounds, and I have it on good good account today from the Senior Bowl where our buddy Zach Lyons is that he was one of the more vocal guys on the field at practice on day one. He's a cornerback who we'll get to where you have him. The consensus board has him all the way down below even Deonte Banks, number 99 overall on their list. Where do you have him on your list, and what do you think it is about him that's going underlooked?
I have, let's see, where do I have? I have Tyrique Stevenson as my 41st overall player and cornerback 5. And
that's a dramatic difference. Wow.
Yeah, my comp for him is Tyson Campbell. I think that
pretty good player.
I'll have to see what his arm length measured in as. I think it was lower when I looked at it. It might have been lower than I expected, but really just active hands at the catch point. Does a great job, raking through his hands, raking through the receiver's hands. Really good size to play press coverage. I think he's explosive out of a back pedal. The footwork in press coverage would be the main thing, that the main negative that I have for him. But yeah, really productive player. Trying to see what his stats are. But yeah, he reminded me of like Tyson Campbell this year, because Tyson Campbell coming out of the draft, he was kind of like prototypical press corner, but he just had no ball production, really couldn't play the ball at all. And then got into the NFL and really developed that part of his game. So I see Tyrique Stevenson as like a less athletic kind of Tyson Campbell, just really similar way that they use their hands in press. So yeah, I mean, I think it's hard with these corners because once you can only give so many second round grades to the same position before it's like, right. Well,
they can't all go in the second round.
Right. Like in this class, I have Tyrique Stevenson as my 41st overall player. That's just ranking the grades that I have. But in terms of this class, I think all these corners, depending on where the run is, you're playing as a team, you're kind of playing the value. And so if I'm sitting there with the 41st overall pick, I don't know that I'm taking Tyrique Stevenson or, when there's like 5 other guys that I have similar grades on. So yeah, I think the biggest thing with Tyrique Stevenson in terms of like falling down draft boards or going lower than I have him would just be how strong this cornerback class is, because I'm kind of past the first and second round guys, but I'm still finding guys, corners, like new corners that I'm watching that I'm giving day 2 grades to.